Hey, I'm Brandy with Fortune Firearms. We are a federal firearm dealer located here in the Temecula Valley in California. So what I'm going to do here is go over some of the features on the firearms, a couple things that you new shooters and potential buyers should know before you go and hit the store. What is locked back on all these firearms here is called the slide. What is beneath the slide of your firearms is the frame of your firearms. On the slide and the frame will always tell you what it is you're shooting, so there's never any type of guessing. So here you have a Glock 19, 9x19. All 9x19 means is that it is a 9mm. Right here again, you have a Springfield Armory, XDM Elite, okay? It does not have your caliber size on here. However, if you remove your magazine, it'll tell you right there at the bottom, 9mm, 10 rounds. So if you get this firearm, you know you have a Springfield Armory XDM Elite. It holds 10 rounds and it's a 9mm. Now the magazine capacity does vary by state. Since we are in California, your maximum will be a 10 round. On this one right here, you have a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9. So it's a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield and your caliber is a 9mm. And for this one right here, you have a 6 Hour P238. Does not have your caliber on the side of it. However, if you remove your magazine, it'll tell you right here that it is a 380 auto. Okay. All right. So it's important for you to understand about firearms is that if you know one firearm, you pretty much know them all. It doesn't matter what the caliber is or the manufacturer, they are all made the same. So the tip of the gun right here where your bullet leaves, that is called the muzzle. What you're looking at right now is the left side of your firearm. From the muzzle coming back, your first function on your firearm will always be your takedown lever, okay? Your takedown lever is just a fancy term for taking your kind of gun apart. Some people may call it a field strip. All this is just the lock that unlocks the slide from the frame of your firearm. But it's always in the first position of your firearm coming back from your muzzle. Same thing's going to be here, your takedown lever, takedown lever. This one is going to be on the opposite side, so you'll pop that out, but it's still the first function coming back from the muzzle here. That's going to be your takedown lever. And this one is the exact same, coming back. There you go. You pop that out and that's going to be the lock that's going to release your slide from the frame of your firearm. On the second position of your firearm will be your slide release. So your number one takes your gun apart. Your number two releases your slide. So it is not a button, it is a lever. So you have to push down and it's going to drop the lock to send your slide closed, okay? Again, takedown lever, release. Your number two releases your slide. Your number two releases your slide release, okay? If there is anything in the third position of your firearm, it'll be your safety. So we're looking at a Glock here. So it'll be 1, 2. There's nothing there, so you have no safety on the Glock, okay? Going to your Springfield Armory, XDM Elite, you have your 1, 2, 3. So this one has a safety and a grip. So if you do not have a good grip on your firearm, you cannot release your slide, rack your slide, nor can you shoot the firearm till you get on the grip, then the firearm will function, okay? Then you have some that are like the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield, your takedown lever, slide release. Number 3 is your safety. If it's up, it's on. Down, it's off. Okay? That safety being on or off does not affect whether your slide moves or not. So it'll still move. Then you have the ones that are like your 6 Hour P238. Now when this slide is on, it's on, down, it's off. So on your firearm, on all firearms, number 1 coming back from the muzzle, number 1 takes the gun apart. Number 2 is going to release your slide. And if there is something in the third position of your firearm, it will always be your safety. So we are still looking at the left side of the firearm. On the base of your trigger guard is your magazine release. So this is your trigger guard. On the base of your trigger guard is your magazine release. Okay. Again, it doesn't matter what the manufacturer is or the caliber, it's all going to be located in the same area, okay? Mag release, trigger guard, magazine release, trigger guard, magazine release, trigger guard, magazine release, mag release. All firearms are the same. It doesn't matter what the caliber is or who the manufacturer is. They are all made the same. So if you're familiar with one, you're definitely familiar with all of them. And last but not least is a feature that you'll find in most California compliant firearms. And of course, anything that is going to be newly introduced to the roster as far as a pistol is concerned, which would be our chamber indicator. So those are our chamber indicators right here. It says loaded when up. This is a dummy round, a snap cap. Pop that in, hit your slide, and now it is up. That's your chamber indicator, confirming that you have successfully put a round in your chamber. So in California, some firearms have a safety, and then as an additional safety feature, they'll have a chamber indicator up top. Another firearm that has a chamber indicator is a very commonly concealed carry Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. Same here, loaded when up. Pop that in, and now it's up. That's your confirmation again that you have successfully put your round into your chamber. So I hope this helps you new shooters and potential buyers. These are a couple considerations that you need to make along the way before you go and make your permanent decision to purchase your firearm. Check us out on fortunefirearms.com for all your firearm and ammunition needs, and Fortune Firearms on Instagram. Stay dangerous.